Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dom, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a look using my BPerfect Carnival 3 palette by Stacey Marie. And yeah, so for this look I already started with priming my eye with the MAC paint pot, and then I'm just going to go in with the black out of that palette, and I'm just going to start wrapping that into the crease like so. And then I'm just using like kind of like a flat but fluffy brush to do so. And then you'll see me go back and forth to really just pack on that color. Alright, moving on. I'm going to take the shade, I think it's the shade Blossom, I want to say, which is kind of like a magenta pink, and I'm going to apply that kind of like over top of the black at the very top, like where the black ends. I'm going to overlap them and blend them together to kind of smoke everything out and just kind of make this a softer of a blend. And then a lot of this is just like going back and forth, like deepening everything up, blending it out, pretty much back and forth blending. So yeah. And then I take a fluffier brush and I take a little bit more of that magenta shade and I just blend that out, and I'm pretty much going to take that up to my brow bone because I'm going to use most of my eyelid space for this eye look, as you can see. So yeah. I was able to get my hands on the Interstellar palette. I checked this morning to see if it was back in stock just on a whim, and it was, so I went ahead and ordered it. So whenever I get it in the mail, I will definitely do a video dedicated to it. The BPerfect palette is one of my favorite palettes ever, and I've used that dark purple on the very bottom like so much. There's like a dent in it, so I am not surprised that I haven't hit pan on it yet, but anyway. So then what I just did was I just took a little bit of like a lighter shade of pink and I just put that on the inner corner, just to cover up like that leftover eye primer that I didn't, have any, like I just needed to cover up that eyeshadow primer. So I didn't know what colors to use. You could definitely do something different, but I knew that I wanted to do green, so I didn't want anything to be too clashy, but yeah. Alright, moving on, I did take my Juvia's Place eye primer and a small flat brush to just kind of carve out kind of like a little half cut crease situation, so I could apply the shadows over top. And so I'm just kind of blending that out and getting the shape that I want. This is always like such a hard thing for me to do, and I know that some people are like so good at cut creases, and I'm like, I'm not great at these, but I do want to do a neutral toned one soon because I haven't done that in such a long time. But yeah. So I'm just kind of using like a little bit of a fluffy brush to kind of blend that out a little bit. All right. So I'm going to take that lime shade, that's like the matte shade, and I'm just gonna put that right over top. I ended up going over this with a different shadow though, out of the Blend Bunny palette, because this just wasn't as bright as I wanted it to be, and I wanted this to be pretty vibrant and bright and neon. So I did go in with a different shade, but this is a decent base shade to start with, like I guess it wasn't a total waste of time, but I just needed something a little bit more vibrant, so I went in with that green shade at the very bottom of the Blend Bunny palette, the neon green one, and I applied that right over top using the same brush. I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to try to intensify this a little bit more. So I just take my finger, I apply it right over top of everything else, just to make it a little bit brighter, as bright as I can possibly get it. Now I'm going to do the other side. Alright, moving on, I'm going to take a little bit more of the black and I'm just going to kind of go over top of that green and just kind of darken up everything a little bit more. I'm going to take that purple shade and I'm going to use that purple shade kind of as like a go-between for that bright green and the black. I'm kind of just like patting this on a little bit and just doing like little swiping motions. And then I'm just doing the other side. And I'm just blending, blending, blending. Gonna go back into the palette, into the Surge palette, and I'm just going to put that over top again. I ended up, after my makeup was completely done, like going back in with a little bit more of the green. Well, maybe my makeup wasn't completely done. No, anyway, I ended up taking a break to eat some food. And then I put a little bit more green on there because I felt like one eye didn't have as much green as the other. So I went back and applied a little bit more. But, yeah. I'm just making any last minute adjustments that I might think my makeup needs. Sometimes it's really difficult with like really colorful looks because you can just feel like nothing is coming together until you have like your full face done, and then you're like, okay, this doesn't look as crazy. So just wait until the rest of your makeup is done and then judge yourself off of the look. So yeah. So this, I'm just blending it out. So I ended up off camera, I ended up putting a little bit of the green shade, no, a little bit of like a blue shade and a little bit of that purple shade underneath my eye, and then I added lashes, did my brows, all of that good stuff, and this is what the final look ended up turning out like, and I really love it. So I hope you guys like this video. Please give this video a huge thumbs up. It lets me know that you like the content that I'm creating. Hit the subscribe button to see more of my face, and definitely go check out some of my other videos while you are here. And I will see you guys in the very next one. Bye, friends.